Welcome back, multifamily investors. It's Brandon, and I'm checking the last week's closings in multifamily in Western Washington. We had 6 deals between 380 and 7.3 million, ranging from 3 days on the market. Things do sell quickly if they're priced competitively, to about 3 months on the market, 90 days. So let's just take a quick look through these. We've got a duplex in Puyallup. That's a really good price, listed for 400, sold for 380 after 2 months on the market, but it probably needed a lot of work. It says some TLC, that's your hint. 100-year-old property, not my favorite type of asset to own, but for that price in the downtown Puyallup area, that's a pretty good starter. This thing we toured a few months ago. Rebecca, my assistant, and I, with an out-of-state investor from New Jersey that wanted to get to know Western Washington, and we toured this. This was a convoluted mess, in my opinion. It was on the market a long time. I think it actually went canceled or expired and came back on. It was for more than this, but it listed for 389, sold for 3 after almost 3 months on the market. To each his own, right? It works for somebody, but not for most of my clients. Hey, this is one of mine. This is a client I closed on for last week. It was for 620, and you can see my success video about how we negotiated this for such a good price. It's a great house hack deal. They're gonna flip one side. Actually, gonna flip the whole thing, but the other one of the sides really needed a deep, heavy lift rehab. Yeah, that's one of my success stories. Closed on that last week. It was on the market 38 days before my clients made an offer. Then we've got this one in Tacoma, duplex. This is the one that was on the market for 3 days, 745. It's a triplex. That's a good price for move-in ready, even though it's over 100 years old. If it's all new systems and everything, this makes a great first. It's East Tacoma, which is not a super desirable area. Keep that in mind. But 3 units in Tacoma for 750 is not bad, especially if it's not going to have much maintenance and repairs on it for a while if it's fully remodeled to the studs. Okay, got this Oak Harbor, which is north of Seattle quite a ways. It was listed for 775, sold for 750 after a month on the market. It's a 4-plex, close to would-be NAS. This probably needs some work. Let's take a quick look at it. I don't usually follow stuff up by the San Juans as much, so this wouldn't have been on my radar. My limit is Snohomish County and the Everett area, which is, depending on traffic, call it a half hour north of Seattle. This is getting up there quite a ways. Issaquah is a great area, really, really desirable area on the east side. Let's see how many units this was. 14-unit building. You can do the math real quick in your head, how much that was per unit. It was on the market just under 2 months, started at 7.9, sold for 7.3. Yeah, this is an incredible location. Mixed use, looks like. Really clean. Probably a really cool property. So again, it's going to have high appreciation for a property like that in our area. The cash flow is probably going to suck for the most part, but over time, I like the mix. It's got 6 1-beds and 8 2-beds, all with private balconies. Yeah, pretty cool property for the right buyer. Okay, there you have it. People are still transacting, even in this market where people are bitching about high rates over constantly, but people are getting deals done. And you can see, for instance, my client right there, we got that deal done on a conventional Reno loan. And FYI, this thing has an ARV projected at 780 based on the lender's appraisal for after rehab. 780. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching.